Do you know what? If you feel behind in life, you probably are. And I'm sorry to break it down to you so abruptly and with no remorse. But if you feel like you're behind, you're probably behind because let me explain. I have felt behind in life behind. I have felt behind in life, right? For my entire life. I would speak to people, friends, family, people online, whatever, and I would just have this constant feeling that I'm not doing anything and I'm not where I'm supposed to be. Um, and for a while, that was true. It's not true anymore because I changed that. I'm not behind anymore. I'm actually super ahead. If you have this feeling of that you're not doing enough, maybe you weren't. And by that, I mean, if you're speaking to someone and you're hearing how they're doing this, achieving that, buying a house or doing X, Y, Z, traveling, volunteering, saving people, and, whatever they're doing, and you have this dread falling on you. You're like, oh my God, like, look at Steven, he's doing all these things and I'm not doing any of that. What am I doing? I'm a turtle. I'm just sitting here in my shell doing nothing. It's like, I think those feelings come out as a little reminder. Okay, like, I don't want you to drown in those feelings, and I, I also don't want you to think that they are the ultimate truth. But there's a reason why you're feeling like that. And you're probably feeling like that because you actually should do things. And I mean, do things, not do things like for everyone else, but do things for yourself. Like when I used to feel like that a lot of the time, it was because I wasn't really doing much with my time for myself. I was working, I was doing things, but I didn't really have a reason why I was doing those things. Like, I was going to work because I needed money so I can do things, I can help my parents, I can buy this and that and that, that was my reasoning. And, it was okay, whatever. I stopped kind of like, I got a bit burnt out, so I stopped drawing that much. So I wasn't, I stopped doing the one thing that I really enjoyed doing. Also with the gym, like maybe I was going, but like, it was more like a chore. I was just going because I had to, because you have to be healthy. Do you know what I mean? I was doing a lot of things just because I had to, and I would look at other people and they're doing all this stuff and they're enjoying their time, and I'd be like, wow, look at me, like, when am I gonna get them? But the truth is, you can already be there. Okay, you need to do things for yourself. You need to find passions, and I know it's hard. We have work, we have jobs. It's hard, I know that. But even the work that you're doing, I know it's to pay the bills, but man, like, find something that you enjoy doing. Like, if you're not already, like, if you're trying to, like, if you're working in retail and you feel stuck, but there's something else you want to do, and blah 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 blah, wanna work in another industry, or you wanna have a different career, man, work towards that, make it happen. I don't care how, but make it happen. Like, prioritize that. I know it's hard, I know we don't have time, but make time for it. Make time for it if you want it that bad, okay? Because you have to want something bad and make it happen. Because then when you're doing things because that's the thing that you're gonna enjoy, suddenly you won't be behind anymore because you're actually doing something. You're working towards a goal. I was working in retail for so long that I forgot the things that I wanted to do. I just sat there hoping that like stuff would fall into my laps. I was waiting for things to just fall into my lap. Like not that I wasn't trying, I was, but I don't think I wanted like certain things as much as I thought I did want. Eh? But one day I just got super tired of everything, hoping to get work in the creative world, looking for clients, looking for this, going to the gym, hoping to lose weight, Everything was like, oh, I hope I do this, I hope I get that, I hope I get to do this, and blah 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 blah, I hope. And then I would speak to people and they already got their things that they want because they've been working towards it. I realized, you know what? I gotta work towards the things I want. I need to make things happen for myself because I want them. You need to find the things that you want to do and you have to make them happen. And then you will not feel behind. All right? You you want to look good, you want to lose weight, work towards them. Get a plan. Maybe you can get a plan for me if you want. I'm becoming a PT student, so maybe I can give you the plan. You want to get clients for your job, look for them. Literally look for them. I'm not saying you're going to find them straight away because that was really hard for me as well, but be sure, trust your skills, because if you know what you're doing, the work that you're doing, and you're passionate about it, you will find the clients. Actually, the clients will find you. But first, you gotta enjoy the thing that you're doing. You gotta enjoy your skill. You gotta be sure about your skill. You gotta work on it, refine it, and be proud of it. Okay, be proud of the things that you like, that you enjoy doing, and talk about them when people ask you what you're doing. Don't just be like, oh, I don't know, I don't do anything. No, you love crochet, talk about crocheting. Tell me what you tell me the things that you've been crocheting. Okay, you need to, that's what happens, you need to be proud of the things that you're doing. What's going on? Anyway, yeah, be sure about your passions. Okay, be sure about your hobbies, be sure about yourself. You've got it, you've got the things that you like. And if you don't, if you're like, oh, I don't know what I like, Jaren, I don't know, I have nothing, I'm not good at anything, I shit, you know, you are good at something, and I will find it. But I can't unless you comment below and I'll find it for you. Everyone, all of us have things that we enjoy doing. You just have to find the thing that you're good at. Because don't make me come at you and find you and force you to do things. This sounds a bit intense, but anyway, just to conclude, if you feel like you're behind, you are probably behind. And to fix that, to stop feeling that way, you need to find things that you enjoy doing and work towards them. And then when you, the next time you will speak with someone, you'll be like, oh, actually, you know, I do this, I do that, I learned how to do this, or I managed to get the job I wanted. Do you know what I mean? Do you see what I'm going? Because be proud of the things that you're good at, talk about them, don't be unsure. And if you are unsure, work towards that. Why are you unsure? Okay, I don't want to, I don't, yeah.